Hello everyone. Let's learn Class 10 English, Chapter 2 in the textbook Footprints Without Feet, The Thief's Story by Ruskin Bond. About the author. Ruskin Bond is an Indian author of British descent. The Indian Council for Child Education has recognized his role in the growth of children's literature in India. He was awarded the Sahitya Akademi Award in 1992 for Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra, his novel in English. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 and the Padma Bhushan in 2014. Introduction to the lesson. A young boy makes friends with Anil. Anil trusts him completely and employs him. Does the boy betray his trust? The story is about a 15-year-old thief who changes his name every month to stay ahead of the police and old employers. This time, he kept his name Hari Singh. The other person in the story is a 25-year-old writer named Anil. The thief meets Anil and asks him if he can work for him. The story unfolds on how the thief betrays Anil by committing a theft but retracts later on. Let's see. The story starts from the point where the two main characters of the story meet. They are Anil and the thief. The thief is the narrator of the story. The thief says that, according to him, he was pretty good at stealing. Anil was watching a wrestling match when the thief approached him. Anil was a tall, lean, and an easygoing man of 25. The thief had not committed any theft in the past few days as he did not get a chance. He thought that it would be easy to rob a simple person like Anil. The thief commented on Anil that he looks like a wrestler himself. Actually, he used his old formula to flatter the person. They both started talking, and Anil asked the thief his name. The thief introduces himself as Hari Singh. This is not his real name, as he changes his name every month to escape his ex employers or police. When Anil was leaving, Hari called him again and asked if he could work for Anil. Anil said that he won't be able to pay him, but he could feed him if he knew how to cook. Hari lied that he knew how to cook. Anil took Hari to his room, which was above a sweet shop. Hari cooked a meal which was really bad as Anil had to give it away to a stray dog. Anil asked Hari to leave, but he tried to please Anil. Hari smiled in his most attractive way, and Anil could not stop laughing looking at him. Anil agreed to teach Hari how to cook, write full sentences, and add numbers. Hari was grateful as he knew that there could be no limit for robbing people once he learned how to read and write. Now, both were living together happily. The narrator, Hari, enjoyed working for Anil. He used to make tea for him in the morning and then used to go out to buy groceries for the day. He also used to steal 1 rupee from the money that was given to him to buy the groceries every day. Anil knew that Hari used to steal, but he did not mind. Anil used to make money by irregular works. He earned something by writing articles and stories for magazines. Sometimes he used to borrow money, and the other day, when he had money, he would be lending it to other people. Whenever he used to get money, he would go out with his friends to celebrate. One day, Anil came in with a bundle of notes and told Hari that he had sold a book to a publisher. At night, he kept the money safely under the mattress of his bed. Hari realized that he had been working for Anil for more than a month and had not stolen anything apart from the 1 rupee that he kept every day from the grocery money. Harry had many chances to steal as he had the key to the room as well. But he was surprised with the amount of trust Anil had on him as he had never seen such a trusting person in his life. This trust was preventing Harry from robbing Anil. Harry thought that it is easy to rob a greedy man because he can afford to be robbed. But it's very difficult to rob a careless person like Anil because he might not even notice that he had been robbed and that took out all the fun from the work. Then he thought of stealing Anil's money and justified himself that if he didn't steal money from Anil, then also he would waste it on his friends and Anil didn't pay Hari for the work that he did. Hari then woke up at night and quietly crawled to Anil's bed. He steals the money and decides to leave the city by Lucknow Express that departed at 10:30. When he reached the station, the train had slowly started moving from the platform. He could have easily caught the train, but he hesitated and he himself didn't know the reason for it. Before he had reached the station, he counted the money and it was 600 rupees in 50 rupee notes. He could live a lavish life for 2 3 weeks with so much money. After the train had left, Hari was all alone at the station. He was left with no place to sleep at night. He didn't have any friends whom he could go to as he used to think that friends were more of a trouble than being helpful. He did not even want to stay at any of the small hotels as that would attract attention. The only person he knew was Anil and he had looted him as well. He sat on a bench in a park and as it started to rain, he sat down under the clock tower. Then he realized that the notes had got wet. As Hari was walking through the bazaar after leaving the station, he was thinking of his observations as a thief. According to his experience, upon being robbed, the greedy man showed fear, the rich man showed anger, and the poor man showed acceptance towards whatever had happened with him. Harry realized that learning how to read and write would help him to get a much more respectable and honest job which would pay him much more than these 100 notes. He felt guiltier as he had cheated an innocent person. Then he decided to go back to Anil's house. Hari Singh had a change of heart. Hari reached the room and placed the money back. Next morning, he woke up a bit late and Anil had already made his tea. Anil gave a 50 rupee note to Hari. He also said that he would be paying Hari regularly. Hari was really happy, but when he took the note in his hand, he saw that it was still wet from the last night. Anil also told Hari that he would teach him how to write complete sentences. Hari realized that Anil had come to know that he had stolen money and kept it back. But the great thing that happened was that he did not let it show on his face or his words. Hari smiled in a beautiful way, and it was genuine happiness as he knew that he had saved himself from the wrong path. The lesson we learn from the story is love, human sympathy, and education can transform even a thief. Thank you.